Welcome to the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, your trusted source for expert guidance on aging safely and independently. Whether you're a caregiver, a family member, or a senior looking to stay secure at home and beyond, we've got you covered. From fall prevention and home modifications to financial safety and scam awareness, we provide practical tips to help you or your loved ones live with confidence. Tune in and empower yourself with the knowledge you need to navigate the challenges of aging. Let's make safety simple.
Hey there, everyone. Thanks for tuning in today. I'm really excited about today's topic because it's one that's near and dear to my heart: social activities to keep seniors engaged. We all know how important staying active and connected is, especially as we age. But finding the right activities that are both enjoyable and accessible can be a bit of a challenge, right? So today we're diving into some fun and creative ways to keep our older loved ones, or maybe even ourselves, feeling energized, connected, and fulfilled. Now, whether you're a senior yourself, a family member, a caregiver, social engagement is the key to a happier, healthier life. It's not just about keeping boredom at bay. It's about creating opportunities for laughter, learning, and all those moments that make life meaningful. And let's be honest, we all want to feel like we belong, no matter our age. So let's jump into it. I want to start by talking about group activities, things that bring people together, whether it's in a community setting, a local club, or even just a neighborhood gathering. One of my all-time favorites for seniors is joining a book club. There is something so special about gathering together with others who share a love for stories. I personally belong to a book club, and one of the things I enjoy about it is that it gets me to read books I probably wouldn't read or even know about otherwise. And then it's fun to debate the different points of the book after we've all finished and we're gathering together to decide on the next one. Now, you don't have to be a literary expert to be part of a book club. It's really more about the conversations, the laughs, and, as I said, the debates that come from discussing different books. And it's a great way to keep the mind sharp and stay curious about the world. But if reading isn't your thing, maybe a gardening group would be perfect. Gardening is a great activity. You get your hands in the dirt, you nurture something from a seedling, and you watch it grow. It's also a wonderful, low-impact physical activity that provides a sense of purpose. Many communities have community gardens where people can come together, share tips, and help each other out. Not to mention that gardening can also lead to sharing those fresh veggies and flowers, which is a great way to connect with your neighbors and get some healthier food options at the same time. Another fantastic group activity is participating in exercise classes. Think about things like yoga, tai chi, or even a gentle aerobics class that's tailored for seniors. Staying physically active not only keeps your body healthy, but also lifts the spirit, and doing it in a group makes it that much more fun. The camaraderie that comes from sweating it out together can be incredibly motivating. And it's a perfect opportunity to make new friends who are also prioritizing their health. Next up, let's talk about arts and crafts. I think there's this idea that you need to be a naturally talented artist to enjoy painting or knitting, but honestly, creativity is for everyone. Seniors can benefit so much from having a creative outlet, and it doesn't have to be complicated. Local art centers offer classes specifically for older adults where they can learn to paint, make pottery, do something like create your own jewelry, and if classes are not an option, getting together with friends for a craft night at home can be just as fulfilling. It's really more about the process and the social time together, not about the end product. Another engaging activity that's become popular in recent years is having a game night. Whether you play a classic board game or card games or bingo, there's something about a friendly competition that brings people together. Games are also a great way to keep your mind active and share a few laughs. I know a lot of seniors who've taken up bridge or chess and have made lifelong friends in the process. And if in-person game nights are not possible, technology can help bridge the gap. Playing online games or playing together via a web chat on something like a Zoom platform or by using an iPad or an Android tablet can be a great way for seniors to stay in touch with family, friends, or even play against other people from around the world. Speaking of technology, let's not forget about virtual meetups. The pandemic taught us all just how important it is to stay connected, even when we can't be physically together. Zoom or Skype gatherings can be a great way for seniors to connect with family and friends, especially if they're spread out across the country. You could start a virtual trivia night with friends. You could hold cooking classes with your grandkids, or you yourself could enroll in virtual cooking classes to learn how to cook new foods and cuisines. You could even just set up a simple recurring coffee chat that can help maintain vital social connections. It might take a bit of getting used to using that technology, but once it clicks, it's a fantastic way to keep in touch. I also want to highlight the value of volunteering. There's something truly fulfilling about giving back to the community, and it's a wonderful way for seniors to stay engaged. Whether it's helping out at a local food bank, tutoring kids after school, or spending time with those adorable fur babies at an animal shelter, there's no shortage of opportunities. Volunteering not only helps others, but also creates a sense of purpose and belonging, and it often leads to meeting like-minded people who share similar passions. Another great way to keep seniors socially engaged is through intergenerational activities. I absolutely love ideas like this because it brings people together, people of all ages. Seniors have so much wisdom and experience to share, and younger generations can bring fresh energy and new perspectives. Whether it's a grandparent program at a local school or a storytelling events where seniors share life experiences, these connections can be very rewarding for everyone involved. And it's also about building bridges between generations and creating a sense of community. For those seniors who love music, how about joining a choir or a drumming circle? Music is a powerful connector. It lifts our spirits, brings back memories, and is just plain fun. Along the line of music, what about dancing? There are many communities where they have different dance classes and social dances that you can enjoy. Drumming circles are also a lot of fun. They're a great way to let off a little steam, get a little exercise, and connect with others through rhythm. And let's not forget about the importance of just plain socializing. Having simple gatherings like getting together for coffee or dessert, having potlucks, or hosting themed dinners can be incredibly enjoyable. Sometimes we overthink things and forget that just sitting down together and sharing a meal and having a conversation can be one of the most enriching experiences in our life. Hosting a potluck where everyone brings a dish from their cultural background can be a fantastic way to share a part of themselves and to learn more about each other. Remember, it's all about creating moments of connection where people feel seen and heard. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, yeah, this all sounds great, but what about me if I'm more introverted or I have a mobility issue? That's a good point, and I want to emphasize that social engagement does not have to mean being part of a big group or doing something physically demanding. One-on-one activities can be just as meaningful. To that end, think about setting up a regular coffee date with a friend, taking a walk in the park with a friend, or even doing something as simple as writing letters to loved ones. All these things can keep social connections alive. And for those who may have difficulty leaving their home, phone calls, video chats, and even pen pal programs can provide the social interaction that is so important for mental well-being. Circling back to activity ideas, for seniors who love learning, lifelong learning programs are a fantastic way to stay engaged. Many community colleges and universities offer courses specifically for older adults, often at a reduced cost and sometimes even for free. It is never too late to learn something new, whether it's a language, history, or even a new skill like photography. These classes can also be a great way to meet others with similar interests, which is really what social engagement is all about. So to wrap things up, staying socially engaged as we age is all about finding activities that resonate, whether that's through creativity, movement, learning, or simply by being with others. It's all about creating moments of joy, building connections, and keeping the spark alive. And while it might take a little effort to try something new or step outside of your comfort zone, the benefits are absolutely worth it. Social activities help keep us mentally sharp, emotionally fulfilled, and physically healthy, and that's something we all deserve no matter our age. So thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you found some inspiration in these ideas, whether you're looking for yourself or for a loved one. Remember, the key is to keep it simple, keep it fun, and most importantly, keep it social. So until next time, take care, stay active, and start making those connections. Bye for now.
That's it for today's episode of the Senior Safety Advice Podcast, helping you and your loved ones stay safe, independent, and informed. If you found this episode helpful, be sure to subscribe and share it with others who could benefit. For more expert tips and resources, visit seniorsafetyadvice.com. And remember, staying safe starts with staying informed. Until next time, take care and stay safe.